Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Harvey once more. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Injury on offense after that last snap, Brock, and it is their running back, R.J. Harvey, who appears to be in some discomfort. Medical staff coming out to take a look. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the right. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of the biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That right. That will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. To throw, here's Nix. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Gets it again to Mitchell. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Nix now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Nix. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got consequence. Some good, some bad. That one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A give now from the gun. He's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Mahomes. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That's grabbed at the 10. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Down the field, and he's got Carter. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Nicks off the play action. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
There on the coverage.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll throw again. Nicks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Trying to comeback route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. They've got first down here from the 36. The give now out of the shotgun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They take the handoff. Now Nix. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready. 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 44. Slam. Go.
There's a dime up the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment But a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air, Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing again. Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Keep up the big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Yellow. Come back.
Back to throw Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. 180.
Running it now out of the gun. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Jason Nix is hit. He lost that football. And the Chiefs pick it up. Nothing after the fumble, partner, but they are going to be set up with an immediate 1st and goal.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. 180.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180! Attack it! Hey, Rimley!
Sending him on the dive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow!
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. line is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team, and he's been getting all of it every time out. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, I said. Ready. 180.
Play action with Nix. Fires right away, but incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Bombers. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught. He found some space. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Next, quick out line, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads-up play to recover that one. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Going deep here for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return. But it is still a turnover.
Third down, you could see.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs down by only 3. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Blitz coming, Mahomes hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
All set now. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Broncos 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw. That one's complete, right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
$50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Return.
He'll look to throw it. Cut out left. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It leads to 2nd
Kate,
and
I got to
10.
believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, Sean, let's go. Ready. 180. Return. Hey, motion, motion.
Next to throw again. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
No gain on the play.
Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ole.
Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Broncos. They take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
17. Chiefs 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. We'll take this at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Broncos. Tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And our final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.